What's going on, my good peoples? Before we hop into this, man, I just wanted to pull up the Wilson Combat website and go to that 5.56 section. It breaks down what they perceive that 5.56 to be. I think anybody that's shooting or have any experience with shooting knows what 5.56 223 is. But you always get the question about can you fire 5.56 out of 223 and vice versa. Pretty much 223 is the civilian side of it. 5.56 is the NATO side of it. 5.56 has more pressure for the military, so you can shoot 223 out of 5.56, but you can't shoot 5.56 out of 223. Okay, so now we clear that up. Should be no more questions about it. And but here's some of their models, man. They got all kind of models, man, from SBRs to the tactical to the hunter to the ranger, ultralight ranger. It's a million types, the weird California looking shit that nobody fucking wants. I hate it for California residents, man. That's one state I never moved to, okay? And all y'all California residents moving to Texas, remember when you voting, remember where you came to, okay? Don't turn Texas into California, because I'm thinking about going out there. Don't turn that shit into California. They gonna need to ship y'all back. But anyway, go to the site, check it out. They got a lot of different choices you can pick, man. They're not the cheapest in the world, but you're getting good quality. And, you know, if you're going to have something for years and years to pass down to your kids or whatever, buy quality. You know, you won't have to replace all them little parts. What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Jay Nice, and this is Highly Opinionated, the place where we talk about everything that deals with man stuff, right? So we're covering guns, and I wanted to get to my Wilson Combat 5.56. Now, this is their base model. I think this is the regular forged model. Probably the lowest you can get on their totem pole, you know, what I could afford, right? So, but I love it, man. I want to start off by saying I did a lot of, I look at YouTube a lot, look at a lot of rifles, a lot of other YouTubers' pages dealing with rifles, LWRC, Radian, Geisley, you know, Daniel Defense. Those are a couple of my favorites, but you know, I ultimately sided on Wilson Combat. I've always been a fan of the 1911s, their guns. I've always been a fan of stuff I couldn't afford, right? So, you know, but then I got into the rifles, and you just can't find too much on them. You know, they make all different calibers. They even got their own calibers, like the 300 hammer or the 458 hammer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they got a lot of stuff they offer, man. At a high price, you know, but it's just on par with Daniel Defense and all them other brands. But I want to start off, man. I'm just cover what I got on it a little bit. It's not, you know, it's set up fully yet, but I'm getting there. I'm not going to cover everything I got. I'm just going to talk about a rifle, but I will just name. I got the Vortex Prism. It's a 5X, and on top I have the Vortex Venom, I think. Yeah, Venom, which is a 3 MOA dot. I'm not sure, but you know, I like the fact that it has a reticle. It's illuminated reticle, but if you're with no illumination, it still gives you a sight picture. So it still gives you a BDC reticle, no matter if it's illuminated or not. So if I run out of batteries or anything, I still got a sight picture. So it was really no need for iron sights, just for, you know, the soldier way of always having a backup, right? But so I'm running like that 5X. I got it sighted in at 100 yards, and I got my red dot sighted in at 25. So just some regular old cheap iron sights up here, nothing to brag about. They flip up, flip down out the way. Doesn't obscure my sight picture at all. This is forged. Okay, so forged lower and forged upper receiver. Stock, I think they call it their, I had to look it back up, but, oh, Roger stock. So Roger super stock, adjustable, QD point, you know, regular old stuff, man. Only upgrades I really did to it was I put in a Geisley super badass charger handle. And that was about it. I put a full grip up here. I got a full grip. I like the FDE color, so you know. once again, it says 5.56, so you know you can shoot 223 out of it. I had a lot of questions about that. If you get a 223 barrel, you can only shoot 223 out of it. If you get a 5.56, you can shoot a 223 caliber out of it. Because the 5.56 pressure is higher, so you know it accommodates 223. It ships with one magazine. You know, I do have rounds in here, but it is clear, as we can see. Right, so check, clear, all that, baby. But I love this charging handle, man. Just fucking nice. You can just grip that bitch all day. Got that Q comp up here. Now, I've looked around a lot, right? And just looking at different muzzle brakes and stuff like that. And I've used, like I have some area for 419 muzzle brakes. And I use on my 308 and stuff like that. So I was thinking about getting one for the 5.56 just to test it out. But the Q comp works great, man. This rifle has very little recoil. It's accurate as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I can attest to with Wilson Combat is that barrels are accurate, man. You know, I'm shooting at 100 yards, 0.6 in a way, you know, half in a way, you know what I mean? It is tighter, has a lot tighter tolerances. So when I first got it, I was having a lot of trouble running like my cheap ammo through it. Especially nowadays, you gotta buy cheap ammo. I can't afford to buy 1,000 rounds of high-grade ammo just to shoot around, you know what I mean? But I can't afford to buy tool ammo, you know, and I was having a hard time running through here, man. I was getting jammed like every other shot. It was just not working right. But, you know, once I put, you know, a couple hundred rounds through it, I think it loosened up. Now I'm running anything through it. Doesn't really matter. You know, I clean it. I think I put like 1,500 rounds through it before I had to clean it, of running that dirty ammo, you know, so other ammo I used was like PMC bronze. It works, you know, flawlessly. Winchester white box. Some of that high grade deer ammo I was, you know, trying out. Yeah, man, it shoots everything. No complaints, man. I think it coming around 6.9 pounds. So it's pretty light, and the optics are light, so it doesn't add any weight to it. And I got a 2-point sling, which is the Blue Force Gear sling. Just hooked it on up. So, you know, I plan on doing a lot of things to it in the future, man. Getting to our night vision and stuff like that. So, getting a light, doing a lot of cosmetic things to it. I might, you know, paint it or something like that, you know. The only other thing I'm thinking about doing to it, probably getting a 45-90 like radian throw, you know. So, but other than that, man, I love it. I got some footage of me shooting, so I'm gonna show you some footage of me just going through some double tap training, you know, just raising up, getting a sight picture, putting 2 rounds on target, and going back to lower ready. Always remember safety. One thing I always preach to anybody that I'm training or anything like that, just make sure that the #1 thing is safety. So your selector switch on and off safe, and no fire, you know what I mean? That's one thing a lot of people don't do. I see a lot of people shooting, you know, then they just put the weapon down and, you know, and it's like, well, I'm holding it, I'm gonna shoot again. You know, it's kind of like when your mama said, you know, you need to make your bed when you get out of it, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna come back and get in it. Well, I gotta make my bed, you know? It's the point, right? But in weapons, it can actually take your life, you feel me? So, the first tip of training I say is just to work on raising your weapon from lower ready to, on sight picture, on target. Putting your, your weapon on fire, and then once you put it down, putting it back on safe, you know. So, and it's called muscle memory. In the military, they teach you to do it. You do it for days on end, all day, and you're just like, what the fuck, you know, like, well, how the fuck am I doing this? And then you realize you just do it automatically and it becomes muscle memory, and it's a safety thing. So remember, train, Okay. All right. All right, y'all. I just want to take it apart, give you a little look at the internals. Like I said, I had the Noveski. I got a Gasly too. I got so many damn products. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I got in my shit. But it's Noveski super badass charger handle. Love it. Big old thing that you can pull. Look at the boat carrier group. It's just your regular mil spec boat carrier group, man. You can tell it's property. Gas, keys, all that. Looks good, man. It's not MP3 coded or anything like that. But it passes my test, man. That's the only test you need to do in the Army, okay? In the Army, they just say that if the motherfucker pop it out, if the motherfucker sit, it's good to go. The only thing, the one gripe I do have with Wilson Combat is if I'm buying a $2,000 rifle, which is what these go for, and on the lower end, 2,000, you might can find them on sale for like 1,600 or stuff like that. But you get one 20-round magazine. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, magazines ain't the most expensive thing in the world, but I would think I want 3 fucking magazines, man. Like, I think you should get 3 magazines if you buy a rifle over $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've gotten cheaper rifles around $800 some dollars, you know, from quality companies, and they give you 2 magazines, 3 magazines. You know what I'm saying? So come on, step it up, Wilson Combat. Step it up, man. I love your products, man. I'm gonna try to stick with your brand. I'm gonna try to be a brand guy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stick with a brand and run with it. But you gotta do better, man. You got to do better. It's your boy Jay Nice, man. It's Highly Opinionated. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if any of y'all have Wilson Combats. If you shot at Wilson Combat, any kind of caliber, just let me know your experiences with them. Everything I hear has been good, superb. You know, the accuracy is great. I don't know about, I've never had a dang defense barrel, but I hear about the accuracy all the time. But I know a Wilson Combat barrel is gonna shoot lights out. So, you know, big ups to them. What's going on, baby? So, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear all your shit about Wilson Combat. I don't see too much of it out there, so I want to know if people have it, what their experiences are. Mine's been great. Make sure you know, hit all them buttons and stuff so that we can get through the algorithm and all that stuff. Make sure you follow. Make sure you go over to Instagram and follow me at international_nice. Nice spelled with NYCE. And we can get it popping, man. You know what I mean? So, till next time, I'll holla.